and welcome to Mining Review Africa, and we are at WAMPEX 2026. And right now I am chatting to Adele Tolken, who's the event director of WAMPEX. Adele, always great to speak to you.
Oh, thank you for being here again this year. It's an honor.
That's great. Now, as you said, spoke to you last year,
Yes.
but this year, new venue and your biggest edition yet.
Yes.
How has WAMPEX managed to stay relevant to the West African mining sector to encourage growth of the event?
I think first of all, it's relationships. We've got an amazing relationship with the Chamber of Mines, Mineral Commission, the Ministry, and together with our local partner, EPI. And then also our sponsors, the mining houses, our exhibitors. They show us the way also. They tell us, this is something new that the mining industry need. And then we bring and we connect. So for us, the connectivity is very important to make sure that we understand what is the West Africa needs by learning the sector, being very close to the sector, and then also then to do the matchmaking appropriately.
Okay. Now, Adele, talk to me about this year's theme and how does it tie in with the objectives of the region's mining sector?
At the end of the day, the region wants to grow and it's growing rapidly. In order to grow rapidly, they need to be able to connect. They want to excel. So that's why we are looking at new industries and getting them to enter the market, but we're also looking at the existing industry and growing them within the market. That's why we've got so many other West African countries this year, and I'm sure that's another question that you would want to bring. Because this year, it has, WAMPEX has changed. We used to get a lot of other countries with us, but this year we've actually really pulled together Togo, Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, Mali, to get Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, to get all these countries to come and visit. The ministries, their mining houses came with them. For us, it was actually overwhelming, and it was so good to see that they are coming to Ghana to experience WAMPEX, and they see it now as West Africa. And this morning we actually had a meeting with Dr. Ken, the CEO of the Chambers, and he also said, I look at last year and I look at this year. Yes, we had we had the region visiting us. Now the region are really seeing WAMPEX as this is a region, and they're starting to support each other as well very well.
That's great. Now, speaking about new countries, I understand that there's a few other countries that are exhibiting for the first time.
Yes.
So you've got the likes of Mongolia, the UAE, etc.
Yes.
How does WAMPEX start the dialogue for these countries to take advantage of the current boom in the West Africa mining sector?
Now, we've got the advantage to work or to be part of DMG Events. For me, as event director and working for DMG Events, our network is vast. We have got countries in all different, or agents in all different countries that works for the mining sector. So for us, we would engage with Italy, with the embassy, with our agent, and then we would sit down and we say, all right, this is the Ghanaian sector. What have you got to offer with regards to your mining industry? And then we match it that way. So we've been very privileged to have such a big network because of DMG Events at the end of the day.
Excellent. One final question, Adele, and I want to quote from what the minister said at the opening ceremony yesterday. And he said that WAMPEX must not be remembered for not only dialogue, but for decisive action. So my question is, how in your view does WAMPEX help to forge meaningful conversations that go beyond this event?
When we went to a cocktail function last night, and when somebody stands up and they say, we have done deals today, I go, mission accomplished. If we walk around and our client said, we have built so many contacts today, and it's not just a contact, it's a proper lead. And we've got lead generation, we've got business matchmaking, and then we have done so much marketing to get the right quality people through the stores. And when our exhibitors are giving us that kind of feedback, then we know we've accomplished what we are supposed to accomplish. When we rebook, That's our success rate. Clients are saying, we are staying, we're not going anywhere. We want to actually really now secure for next year, because what we've done today and yesterday here is we will not be able to do that in a year's time, meeting clients. And then I know we've accomplished what we are supposed to do. For us, it's not just an exhibition, it's building a family. We've got exhibitors that's been with us. I mean, Scania, I would just walk past them and say, are you guys coming this year again? You know, and they go, Adele, you don't even have to ask, because we have built relationships with these clients. We understand exactly who they want to see, where they want to be, and then, you know, as I say, we match, we meet and their needs, and we bring the right people and quality people to them. And that's because of the team. It's the strength of the DMG team at the end of the day. The chambers, everything that they've done for us this year, I cannot explain to you how grateful we are and how proud we are of that relationship. We've got such a solid relationship with the Chambers of Mines here in Ghana, and it's growing every single year. And so I've got an office there now, which today they said, oh, Adele, you know, you've got an office here. And I was going, oh, really? You know, they go, yeah, you've got an office here. And so that means, you know, we are one team. And to us, that is how one grow the market together at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And, you know, you couldn't be more right when you talk about fostering relationships and partnerships, not just to grow the mining sector, but to grow the region as well.
A partnership is not something on paper. A partnership is a relationship that you build. You know people on a personal level and on a business level. And that is in a partnership work together to make the industry grow. It's not a paper pen, and that's what it is. Oh, we're so proud to have this logo on. When we look at what is on our brochure, that is partnership with relationships at the end of the day, and that's what we are proud of, and that's what DMG we strive for. That's why we're there.
Absolutely. Well, Adele, well done on another successful event.
Thank you so much.
And hopefully I'll chat to you around this time next year.
Thank you so much. I probably will be much older, and it's very hot in these venues and in Ghana this year, but we'll do this. This is our region.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.